we actually started the season with 2 rounds, and the last one was in Holland. So we after that they locked down everything. So I'm stuck in Belgium already for 2 weeks. But yeah, I will go home Friday to Italy again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you have a house to stay in Belgium?
Yeah. I have a house, an apartment with a workshop. So where we prepare our bikes, because we train a lot here in Belgium, Holland, always.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's good there? It's the dirt, the sand.
Yeah. Right. You are very, very informed. Sand is very, very tricky ground for us and very difficult. So we practice a lot on this kind of this kind of ground makes you stronger, fitter, and more skills, of course, more technique.
All right.
And you? How is down in Australia with the situation? Also, everything is closed, or?
Yeah, we had so here in West Australia. I think actually maybe all of Australia now, but we had a lockdown from last night. I think it was. So yeah, it's all closed now. You can't leave your area.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're trying to manage it as best as it can be managed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm out. I'm a bit out of the city. I'm on the farm, so
yeah. So you can.
I'm quite fortunate here. It's a lot of space and a few bikes as well.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
But in Italy, obviously, I've been reading it's pretty bad. But how's your family?
Yeah, I'm. My family is in South Italy. Like a little bit your parents also from South Italy. I remember something.
Yeah.
And it's more on the North Italy the situation, which is quite bad. Where it spread the first moment, nobody really take care so much in the beginning, and then it spread so big the situation that they didn't really had the chance to stop it very soon, and now it's quite bad. But actually, the numbers are going low now. So about with these restrictions, so hopefully we're gonna get out soon about this thing.
All right. Well, yeah. Thinking of everyone there and then your family, mate. Hope it settles soon. But I think now everyone's doing the right thing. So yeah. And you have some news on? Well, I guess it's still early, but you have an idea maybe when you can get back to competition?
Yeah, that's the same question that I want to ask after. Actually, yeah, we don't really know because, of course, some countries gonna win this fight a little bit earlier. Some gonna have the heat, a little bit later. So it's not really easy to make, I think, a plan now. For me, everything will start for what I think around August. So this is what I really think is maybe possible. So hopefully we're gonna do some races because we are all missing it, of course.
Yeah.
And you're also the F1. I think they should have soon some ideas, no, from the calendar, or it is already out.
Yeah. I hope so. At the moment, they've cancelled all the way through to like middle of June.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to say we're going to go racing by June, but yeah, we'll see. I think, as you say, probably around the summer.
Yeah.
If we were to predict now, that's when it's going to happen. But yeah, unlike you, we obviously haven't had any races yet, so it's going to be everyone's going to be like, it's going to be a pretty intense first race.
Yeah, everything is waiting. I was watching this F1 documentary, and which, of course, is very nice. And so everyone is there waiting, hopefully to show what they have, on their pockets, So I really like this documentary. How was it, for you to have people around filming, while you're racing? It's very strict. You need to focus and everything.
Yeah, we get. I mean, when you get to Formula One, you get so used to the media, the cameras. So I mean, sure, they were a bit more invasive in our personal space, but normally there was 2 or 3 people who are the ones that follow, all the year round. So you actually get quite comfortable with these 2 or 3 people, behind the camera, and you obviously the more you start to trust them, the less problems you have with.
Then you feel more yourself. But yeah, for you it's no problem. You're always yourself, so it's nice. And the funniest team, I think, is always the Haas team for me. Always drama going around. It's very nice. This episode is the most watched, I think, for myself.
Gunther Steiner. Steiner, yeah. He's amazing.
Very funny. Nice.
Yeah.
Strong. Very strong guy.
Yeah. I guess he has some. He has some Italian background, I think, no?
Yeah, I think so. But from
Austrian Italian, or
I don't know if he's actually Italian, but I think it's close to the border with Austria. I think somewhere.
Okay.
I have some nice questions from some fans. If you
sure.
Okay. Laura Grace asked, how old you were when you started racing? Mostly.
So I started go-karting at 9 years old. 9 years old I started, and for me it was just fun. Back then I watched Formula One. I loved it, but it was just a dream. To be here today. It's like I wasn't the kid, when I was 9 that said, okay, this is now my career. It was just fun back then.
Yeah, same as me. Especially coming from South, always everything in Italy was around North Italy. Nothing comes from South professional stuff, So it was just more fun. And then I arrived a little bit late, to the where I should be. But anyway, the when you are a kid, the most nice thing is to have fun, not to think too much about the future so much.
Exactly. How old were you when you started?
I was 4, riding a bike. 4 years old. Yeah. Yeah, quite early, but nice. Another question. It's from Joby F1. I don't know. That's the nickname. If you could choose a superpower, which it will be?
I think travel, like time travel, or to be able to fly.
Yeah.
Because we spend so much time on airplanes in the air, and half our life is spent traveling. So if we could make this faster, I would like that.
This is nice. Okay, and another one is Adele.
I have another superpower I would love. To be able to ride a bike. Really good.
To ride a bike, I'm sure if you practice more, because I think also with all the restrictions that you have on F1, I think with the contract and stuff, you cannot do much other stuff.
Yeah.
That's what another question from another guy. What's something you wanna do but you can't do because of F1?
Taking more risks.
Yeah, this is one why dirt bike also it's not allowed so much. I think.
Yeah, I have a few bikes here at the farm. Some mini bikes, and I have a 350 as well, KTM.
Yeah.
But even when I ride it, I'm so much within a limit that it's fun, but I would love to just have
not thinking too much. Not thinking too much. Yeah. Nice. And another one, the last one, because otherwise it gets boring a little bit. Thelma asked, what's your favorite circuit in the F1 calendar?
Monaco. It's, for the race, it's actually not as fun because it's so tight, and overtaking is nearly impossible. But in qualifying, to push the car to the limit around this circuit, it's so tight, and there is no room for error. The adrenaline there is really the highest. So
yeah, because I always watch, of course, but it's always difficult for me as a motocross rider. because a lot of times you cannot pass there, and you need to, maybe you're a little bit faster and you are struggling to pass, and if I was like myself, I would just go inside, in some corner and just pass, but it's not possible in F1, of course, but this is the most difficult thing, I think, to just, you are a little bit faster, but you cannot really go through the pack as fast as you want. So this is the most difficult thing, for myself always to think. I never raced cars, in the circuit. No, actually I did with Lamborghini the last year, together also with Chad Reed. We did the last race of the Lamborghini Trophy, and it was a struggle because I used to ride rallies, sometimes, but never on the circuit. And it was the most difficult thing for me was to hit the same time every lap, like just a tenth of a second. You need to be on this range, was difficult because on the motocross maybe one lap you are 2 seconds lower, and then the lap after you are 3 seconds faster. It's always and there you need to be always consistent. So I was behind one guy, and in Jerez, before the finish, I was like close. I say, oh no, now this time I'm gonna pass him. I was too close that he braked a little bit too early than normal, and then I just smashed him in the back. Okay, was not really happy the guy because on car racing you don't really much see this, but I was new from this sport, so in the end you say, okay, sorry, but no problem.
It's crazy to hear. You talk about precision with road racing, and I watch you guys, and I see you find a rut or hit a line off a jump, and for me I look at that and I'm like, how do you hit those lines so clean? And it's funny, you think our sport's difficult, and I look at yours, and it's another level, really.
Everyone, if you practice a lot on one thing, you just do it natural. So if you go somewhere else, it's like I had the chance also to test the F1. I think Toro Rosso.
No?
Yeah, in Spielberg, and it was the most nicest thing I ever tried in my life. Unbelievable, so nice. But
was it last year?
It was 2017, but the car was I think 2014. Red Bull 14, I think. So it was still nice, the noise and everything. And so fast, and faster you go, faster much grip you have on the track, and so much downforce, so nice. It was unbelievable, and was my favorite thing I did until now.
Wow! All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I didn't have the chance to do many laps though, but 20 laps is not enough, to.
And it's a short circuit.
Yeah, short circuit. Only 20 laps was not much, but was good enough to have some adrenaline. Very nice.
Yeah. What's your favorite? What's your favorite MX track?
My favorite MX track is in Argentina, in Patagonia. It's one of our newest race in the calendar, because we only raced there since I think 2014, so not so many years as other tracks, but it's very nice. Also the people, very warm, and very Latin people, very nice. I like to go there, and of course all the Italians one, but as a track, my favorite is this one in Argentina. Yeah.
Okay. What makes it? You like? Is it the soil, or it's the flow of the track, the size of the jumps?
Mostly I don't like much hard pack, tracks. Yep. So in Italy, most of them are concrete,
dry,
so dry and hard, very very hard. But there is the soil is very loose, and you have a lot of berms, and also the layout is very flowing, very nice jumps, and not risky, because if you go off the track, you have a lot of space always. So it's very very nice track, I think. We never come to Australia, actually. I would like to go for a race. They are talking all the time, we're going to go to Australia, and then not really happening. Maybe your track. Maybe in your track.
Supercross.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my track.
Yeah, maybe in your track we're going to organize a MXGP event. Yeah.
All right. Did you ever try Supercross?
Not really. I mean, yeah, in Europe, yes, I rode for 2-3 years in Supercross, but European Championship. I won also 1 year, but not really a real Supercross, because the problem is you don't really have. In Italy, you don't really have the mentality of Supercross. So when you're a kid, you never find a track around. So you don't really practice as French or American riders do. From when they are very small, they already practice. And for us, it was okay. I'm 17, 18 years old. Okay, I go to America maybe to ride Supercross, but then you need 2-3 years to adapt, to this kind of racing, and then you lost a lot of years. So it was not really. I would love to race, but I was not good enough to Supercross.
Okay, I'm sure if you put some time into it, you would be very, very okay.
Yeah.
But I guess everyone struggles with the whoops. That seems the most tricky thing.
Of course, it's the most difficult thing, and we have Chad that is one of the best on the whoops, always has been. So maybe he could learn me, but it's too late now. I'm getting old, so not Supercross anymore, only motocross.
All right. You're 34?
34, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? How many more years professional?
I don't know. I think my goal is to do at least another 2 years. So 2022, that's my goal, to continue. But of course, you need to find. I want to have a good setup. Always. As I am now. So if I don't find a better something, or if I'm not on the team anymore, or I have to search another team, then it's another thing. We will see how it goes this year, and then because I'm on this year, my contract is the last year, so I need to, hopefully I can renovate. I can renew the contract and do another 2 years. But we are not racing now, so we don't really know how it's gonna be the year. Because normally, you have good results, and then you talk during the season. Now it's like, okay, nobody's riding, so okay,
nothing to talk about.
Nothing to talk about. So we will see. We have to wait. Yeah. And you how many years you have with Renault still?
This as well is the last one for the contract. So, but as you say, well, even Formula One now, there was supposed to be big rule changes for next year, but now they pushed that back to 2022. So it depends when we start racing, but I think we lost him. I got. Non mi sento. Non mi sento? Non senti? No. Riproviamo.
Back.
Yes, we got it.
Okay. I don't know why something happened. We didn't hear your voice anymore.
Also, I couldn't.
You didn't hear me. Okay. Okay. So I didn't hear what you say the last part. Good question.
What were we talking about? I don't know. Oh yeah, I was gonna say actually before before I go, I just wanted to.
Show. Oh, nice. I have also your suit, but not here in Belgium. In my Italy, in my home in Italy. Yeah. Next time I show you.
Where it was Monza, but I can't remember what year actually.
Monza 14, I think.
Which year is that? 14.
Yeah, this one is 14. Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Once I redo the house here, we'll make a nice wall. But yeah, for now it has a good place.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you. Very nice.
There is also you. Did you ever? No, you probably race. No, Dungey. Did you ever race?
Yeah, we raced Motocross of Nations a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at the moment it's yours and his jersey here, but
okay.
I'll have to collect a few more.
If you make like a nice garage workshop, then you put all the nice. Yeah, I have on my garage a lot of items, from Formula One and cycling or MotoGP, motocross. A lot of nice. It's nice, it makes them more colorful. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you actually your championship bikes? Do you have in your contract? Do you get to keep them?
Yeah, I have all my nine factory bike plus my first one ever when I was 4, and my first bike that I rode one world championship race also. So I have like 11 or 12 bikes in the garage.
Awesome.
Yeah. Plus the one that I ride every day. Another couple of them. Enduro. I do a lot of enduro also because I like to go around the nature, not always flat out. So a little bit watching around.
I've seen some of your videos. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome.
Good. Okay. Thanks for the talking. For the talk.
No worries.
I watch your documentaries on your Instagram about natures and sheeps and everything. Nice.
I need to build this track, otherwise I'm gonna go crazy.
How many animals do you have? It's all yours?
Yeah, I mean we have a caretaker who looks after them. I'm not looking after them.
No.
But there's quite a lot of sheep and cows, a few hundred.
Oh, nice, yeah. Nice. Good. So, okay, thanks.
All right, mate. Well, it's dinner time, so I'm going to go cook some pasta because...
Good.
Go faster, eat pasta?
Eat pasta, yeah. Exactly. Good job.
All right, buddy. Safe travels home.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Ciao, Tony.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.